We look down on our planet from space, which may enable us to look at ourselves anew. There are some who question the relevance of space activities in a developing nation. To us, there is no ambiguity of purpose. Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. The establishment of the satellite communication through space is an outstanding achievement. It will have a most profound influence on the minds of men. The Indian is second to none in the application of electronics to telecommunications. We have to produce the scientists for whom science is a profession and a way of life. We need men who can dream of things that never were. It is not the young alone who must gain experience, but the old who must be encouraged to innovate. The scientist should always be ready to change his mind and accept new ideas. Science has nothing to do with nationality. We have to work together. We have to work together to create an atmosphere where a young mind can grow fearless and explore. What we can achieve will exceed our imagination. There are no nations in space. We are all part of one world, we are all astronauts. We must be second to none in the application of advanced technologies to the real problems of man and society. Man's insatiable curiosity has always pushed him to make fantastic adventures. Space research has done more to alleviate poverty and human misery than any single scientific discipline. We have to do something in space which will represent the interests of all the nations and not only India. Our responsibility includes helping other nations benefit from our advances, as we have benefited from theirs. We have to harness the energy within the country and then go for other sources. We are not victims of the world we see, we are victims of the way we see the world. The real danger is not that computers will begin to think like men, but that men will begin to think like computers. The opportunities for scientific research in space are tremendous. There are no shortcuts to excellence. Science and technology are the prime movers of a nation. What we lack is not resources but resourcefulness. The road to a successful achievement is not easy. We need courage, determination, and single-minded dedication. We have to work in India on the strength of our own people and our own brains. The development of science and technology is the key to India's future. We need to have a scientific outlook and attitude if we are to progress in a systematic and sustainable way. Space exploration is not just about reaching new frontiers, but about expanding the horizons of human knowledge and understanding. The progress of a nation is closely tied to its scientific and technological advancements. The fruits of science should reach every corner of India, bringing prosperity and well-being. The potential of science and technology is limitless. We must harness it for the greater good. Science knows no bounds and no divisions. It unites people in the pursuit of knowledge. Space research is truly interdisciplinary, and it requires people from many disciplines working together. We can reach for the stars, we just need the right technology and spirit. Our ambitions must be broad enough to include the aspirations and needs of others, for their sakes and for our own. The first lesson in humility is to recognize our own ignorance. We should realize that science is not a private matter of the experts, but a social activity. Space technology is the key to the future of mankind. The true worth of a scientist lies not in the number of papers he publishes, but in the impact of his work on society. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. For success in all missions, the key is good project management. What is more important than any specific achievement is the culture that the space program inculcates. The space program encourages a sense of national unity and integration. We have to ensure that the fruits of our science and technology reach every citizen of India. The greatest strength of India is in its human resources. In science, you always have to be prepared to question even the most established ideas. Never compromise on the quality of your work. The essence of science is not dogma, but the freedom to question and explore. The purpose of space research is to explore and understand, not just to conquer. Failure should not discourage us, it should be treated as a learning experience. The scientist should not be content with the present state of knowledge. We have to dream and work on our dreams. We have to make them come true. Innovation is the cornerstone of progress. The pursuit of excellence should be a continuous endeavor. Curiosity is the driving force behind scientific discovery. The desire to learn and explore is what propels humanity forward. We must strive to develop indigenous capabilities in science and technology. A nation's growth can be measured by its investment in research and development.